Okay, we were called to a labour delivery imminent at home on the crew's first arrival. That comprised of June, Tingey and Peter West. They noted that the infant was actually in the breech position. They successfully managed to deliver this child via this position. Unfortunately though, the child wasn't making any respiratory efforts, so required resuscitation support. The mother also had dealt with some post-delivery bleeding, as the umbilical cord had also snapped during the delivery of the child. They were supported by a midwife and Dr. Jane Pateman, and they were able to start resuscitation on this child and move the child to the ambulance to travel towards the nearest children's hospital. A second ambulance comprising of Rose Jenkins and Andy Tyler came to support the crew and more specifically the mother, who was understandably requiring some medical and psychological support considering what had happened. So en route to hospital, the child required continued resuscitation, but by the time the child was at the hospital 20 minutes later, it was showing good signs of recovery, making its own respiratory effort, good colour, good tone, and I learned of this incident when they arrived with the baby at the hospital. I think the crew have dealt with a very difficult incident very professionally and have executed it textbook. They've dealt with 3 clinical emergencies very calmly, and we couldn't have hoped for a better outcome for this infant. I understand the infant's gone on to become a very healthy child with no problems, and that's a credit to obviously the crew that attended the child to that day. So credit where it's due, well done, an asset to the service.